The ancients taught that the sun is part of a constellation of solar entities connected to the primordial sun. The primordial sun is the archetypal blueprint for all the suns of the physical universe. The expansion of the physical universe is caused by the Y factor and occurs in parallel with the contraction caused by the Z factor. All suns emanate from a central primordial sun. The primordial sun is extra-dimensional in nature. This primordial sun forms around the source. The source is a collection point for all of God's energy that empowers and creates the universe. The energy that collects in this point is massive and forms itself automatically into a huge primordial sun. All souls enter into this universe first through the primordial sun. The seeds for all of our light bodies are said to exist within the primordial sun. It is the essence of the physical representation of the source. The appearance of the primordial sun as a source of light is an illusion. The primordial sun emits primordial matter. The action of the A factor on the primordial sun impels the release of primordial matter. This is the first state of matter in our universe. It is this matter that is the genesis of all the elements in our universe. In the higher dimensions, the worlds are made mostly of primordial matter, orbiting the primordial sun or the primordial worlds. These are also called the first worlds, and they are home to the elders. The elders are the oldest created beings in existence. All living beings are descended from the elders, even humans. As the eighth factor impels the creation of the lower dimensions, primordial matter is pushed into lower and lower states of being. In dimensions 9 through 5, primordial matter is not subject to the forces that create mortal forms. The primary forces working on primordial matter at these levels are A factor, B factor, and X factor. As primordial matter approaches the fourth dimension, it falls under the influence of Y factor. The action of this factor creates lower elements and ultimately physical matter. The fourth dimension has little physical matter in comparison to the third dimension. The third dimension is more than 95% physical matter as a result of the combined actions of the Y and Z factors. There are small amounts of primordial matter in existence in all created worlds below the fourth dimension. This primordial matter is responsible for the healing factors, intelligence, spiritual growth, and enlightenment that is possible on these worlds. From the primordial sun, the energy of source enters into the worlds of creation. These worlds gradually expand due to the action of the A factor. The primordial sun creates galactic suns, which provide power for each galaxy in existence. At the core of our galaxy is a huge galactic sun around which our sun rotates. The galactic sun is an illusion, just as the primordial sun is an illusion. Remember, the primordial sun is a convergence point for all of the energy of the creator in this universe. The galactic sun is a convergence point for all of the energy of the creator in this galaxy. The galactic sun is fifth dimensional in nature, as are all stars in our universe. The galactic sun is millions of light years across and is the source of our sun and all of the stars in our galaxy. It is made of more than 90% primordial matter and is the home of the most advanced beings in our galaxy. Galactic suns connect directly to the primordial sun in the ninth dimension. Our sun is a cosmic sun. It too is an optical illusion. The sun is a convergence of all the divine creative force within our solar system. It is fifth dimensional by nature, as are all stars. The bright light and energy that we see when we look at the sun is a result of a great number of forces that are vectored within a single point in space. This point is called a focal release point. Through this point, all the energy of the creator reaches our solar system. The physical matter that streams through this point is only a small fraction of the total energy available from the galactic sun. All cosmic sun systems and stars carry the universal factors into the local planetary systems that we call home. Through the sun, they are connected to the source, the primordial sun, the galactic sun, and the primordial worlds. The sun is an intermediary, a catalyst between the macrocosmic and the macrocosmic universes. The cell is composed of atoms, which in turn are composed of light wave particles. The light wave particles oscillate in the same way that the sun does. Remember, the sun oscillates on a regular basis. Ordinarily, one may not be able to see the microcosmic pulsation, but the pulsation is clearly visible to the eye on the microcosmic level when you begin using solar practices. This pulsation is exactly the same as that of your heartbeat. The force of the beat of your heart comes through from the primordial worlds into the sun and finally to earth. The energy of your universe is in constant motion and reveals a distinct pattern of motion, light, and dark. There is also a third vibration, a link between space and time. This link is called consciousness. Though it cannot be seen, consciousness is the vehicle through which we can see and know the universe. The sun is home to the fifth dimension in our solar system. The physical light and matter that we see emanating from the sun is in fact the reflection of fifth dimensional matter onto the third dimension. Through the sun, we are connected directly to the fifth dimension and thus to higher beings that live there. These beings guide and influence all life on our plane of reality. It is through their guidance that we develop enlightenment and the ability to develop civilization, art, music, science, and culture. Through our connection with fifth dimensional beings, we can assess a direct source of power, knowledge, and evolutionary potential. All beings are able to access this knowledge given correct techniques and training. By learning how to connect directly with the energy of the sun, the initiate can learn to communicate directly with the gods themselves.